This is just for 2 seconds of the video, but your boy had to go use the bathroom, and that's why we're gonna come to the halt, the frame stop, and say, alright, keep rolling the clip. Alright, guys, as you can see, we're back in the normal setting again with the messy room as always, the messy looking background, and the fan, the great old fan that y'all love, and of course cannot forget. I fucked up. I realized I was gonna do this a different way. Let's try that back. So hey guys, so real quick, and so basically today's video, what I just want to talk to you guys about. I thought about what I was gonna do for this, and I thought of something cool. It was basically something that I was already kind of going through, and I kind of been figuring out about more about what I want to talk to you guys about when I come on here with more purpose. And I think I know now my focus is really gonna mainly be to talk to you guys about, I guess, your life goals, problems, and really share with you my experiences, what I've been through, how could I help you get through what you're going through, and so forth and so forth. So the first video on this is gonna be basically about our exes. And the reason I'm talking about exes first off to kick it off is really because that's kind of something I just kind of got through right now. I kind of just went through some shit with one of my exes. Nothing too serious, but maybe something that maybe you guys can relate with me on too. So here we go. I'm gonna jump right into it. So for a lot of us out there, I know a lot of us, we always have that one ex that it's so freaking hard to like leave, break up with. You always end up getting back together, whatever the case might be. Da 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 da, boom boom boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have that ex that we loved to death. For most of us, that was in high school. For a lot of us, that was after high school. We all met that one person that we completely fell head over heels for, that snatched our heart up. And I mean, we just thought we couldn't live without that person. And for a lot of you out there who are, kind of going through that situation right now, probably breaking up with your ex or getting over your ex or whatever the case might be, well, I'm here to really just tell you, I mean, hey, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Because at the end of the day, you gotta remember, you gotta look back on what life was before without them, because I know, trust me, I know at that moment in time it's like the hardest thing to do, because like right now all you're thinking is like, I don't know what it was like, because all I'm looking back on for the last couple of months or however long you guys have been together, if it was a real relationship, a serious relationship, you're more than likely you've probably been together for more than a year. So when you look back the whole year, all you're thinking about is like, damn, well, I mainly was spending time with her. So it's kind of hard to look back on your life beforehand, before you ever met this person, before the case. But I'll tell you what, I mean, a lot of the times in those type of situations, I'll tell you what definitely helps. I mean, sit down and talk to somebody about it. I mean, go out there, go out there. Go talk to somebody in your family that's close, somebody that's dear to you, somebody that's personal, someone that you can trust. I know with me, my biggest problem facing when I left my ex was I didn't really have anyone I could go to talk about how I felt. Like, I had a few people I can name off my mind that were definitely there in certain moments of that relationship with my ex, or other people that were there that were listening to me when I was going through other shit with her. But at the end of the day, I mean, when a lot of the stuff I had to get through and get over about my ex, when I was going through that, I really didn't have someone to just sit there and talk to them about my issues and my problems and how I was feeling inside, and for someone to just tell me, hey, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be fine, you're gonna get through this, and you're strong, or you just gotta remember, at the end of the day, that person doesn't define who you are. You're your own person, and you just need to go out there and remember what it was like to live life without having that person next to you. And that's why that's why I recommend, that's why I tell people, like, go talk to your mom. You probably don't, if you're that person that probably doesn't talk to your mom about that kind of shit, but you're close with your mom, you love your mom, you can trust your mom, hey, go talk to your mom about it, go talk to your father about it, go talk to your best friend about it. It doesn't matter who the person is, just go find someone who's willing to give you the time of their day to listen to you and to listen to your problems, and talk to them about the situation going on with your ex. Because honestly, I'll tell you what, that'll make it feel a whole lot better. Because honestly, when you bottle up those emotions and you hold them over time and days, and you're just constantly holding that grudge, or you're constantly holding that sadness, that depression, whatever feelings you might be feeling at this time, it always helps to talk about it. It always does, because you just really realistically half the time you just want to get it out. You just want someone to listen to you and tell you that they understand you, that they understand where you're coming from. And I'm here to tell you the same thing. Like, I get it. Like, I've been there before. and it was definitely a very grieving moment for me. I mean, I remember the girl I dated, I mean, I loved this chick. I loved her with all of my soul. I mean, I would go to the ends of the earth and back for her. And I mean, I did things for her that I never did for anybody else. And I gave my time to her in ways that I never gave my time to anyone else. So trust me when I say this, like when I broke up when me and this chick ended, it was definitely it was hard for me. It was extremely freaking hard for me. And I couldn't, until this day when I look back on it, I can't believe like I'm here today and now and I'm good. Like I made it through that. I'm fine. I now I'm living my life the way I want to live it, no longer in cooperation with her. Continuing to, really go back to that person. I'm not texting them. I'm not calling them. Well, that's a lie. I kind of texted them just recently, but that we're about to get into it just a little bit. But yeah, like I said, for a lot of the out there, a lot of you people out here, a lot of you guys out here who are dealing with the situation with your ex. I mean, like I said, just go out there and talk to somebody, and always like, right now, if you're really caught up in a really serious situation with your ex, I mean, I want you to just take a step back. Just look at the whole picture. Look at the bigger picture and ask yourself, I mean, is this really worth it? Is this really going to work out? Should we really get back together? Or even if you're not one of those people, if you're breaking up because of other reasons, you're moving, this or that, or, something might be happening, you can always try and make it work long distance. But if that's not you, then don't do that. I mean, realistically, it's all, at the end of the day, things happen for certain reasons, a certain way, and, there's really nothing you can do about it. But you just got to work with what you got. For those people out there, if you're breaking up because it's not a choice, you're moving, you're out of town, you're not gonna be together. If you feel like you can't make that long distance work, I understand that too. It's really just one of those things where you just have to work out with that person. But I mean, if you can work it out, then try. I mean, go ahead and try, because you don't want to be that person asking yourself, what if we would have tried long distance? What if we could have made it work? Go ahead and try and make it work if you really think you can. At least that way, so and she knows, or he knows, and you don't have to look back and say, what if? You can at least live your life without having to live with that regret. Now, on the note of why I brought up my ex again in the first place is now this is going out for the people who have spent time without their ex and like have probably been wondering if they should text their ex. So yeah, recently I texted my ex and I kind of just I was in a state of mind of where like I was ready for whatever response she was gonna give me. So that was basically like I texted her because I knew it didn't matter to me if she didn't text me back. If she didn't text me back, fine. It's not meant to be. If she did text me back, then great. I'm gonna say hi, hey, how are you? And depending on where the conversation would go, whether it would go bad, if it leaned to the left and it went bad, I just wasn't gonna do nothing with it. If it went good, and when I mean good, I'm not saying me and her were gonna be talking about us getting back together and go back to old times like I used to, because it never will be like that. Because I definitely wasn't trying to do that with her. I was more texting her on the basis of just, I think I've grown up. I think I've matured. I think you've grown up, and I think you've matured. So I think now, this is the perfect time for me to say, hey, what's up? How have you been? Talk to you more as a friend, someone who's coming to you from a peaceful mindset, who's calm, who I'm not looking to start any problems with you. I'm just looking to meet you and meet the person that you are today. Because right now you are a completely different person than from what you were back in the day. You're not the same person 2 years ago back in high school from when I met you. So that's kind of what the path was that I went on just recently with my ex, because I really just wanted to meet her. And I don't know how she took it. I don't know what she was thinking, but she realistically just felt like, we can't forget the past. That happened. You can't act, we can't pretend. And like, I told her she was right. We can't pretend like we didn't have a past, because that's true. You're always going to see that on my face. I'm going to always see that on your face. It's always going to be there. But I was more thinking along the lines of coming to you in a sense of like, I'm talking to you and I know that we had a past, yes. But that's just it. It's the past. It's going to stay in the past. I don't want to bring it up anymore. You shouldn't want to bring it up anymore. Neither of us should be bringing it up anymore, because all that's going to do is open up old wounds, old problems. So I just wanted us to start fresh. I'm not saying we had to get back together. I'm not saying we have to start dating. I'm not saying any of that. All I want to do is just meet you for who you are today. And to me, that's my only goal and my intention. That's the only thing I really even care about. So for those people out there who are probably thinking about texting their ex, text them only if you're ready for the response they're going to give you. Don't text them if you can't handle the response. So don't text them and then they don't text you back and you get mad and you're like, oh, well, you know, fuck you, da 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 da. I thought I would be nice. You know, I texted you first. Da, da, da. Don't do that. Like I said, you need to know that you're going to be okay with whatever response your ex is going to give you when you go to text them. And you know, it shows a lot about you. It shows a lot about your character in the way you handle it. To me, you know, when I texted my ex, she kept saying things like I wanted to crawl back, I'll come back to her. And I saw her posting things on Instagram about how people from her past are coming back to her because they don't realize, no one does it better than she does. And I'm like, and that's fine. All those things she said to me, I didn't let it get to me. I didn't let it anger me because I knew if I did that, that would basically prove that everything she was saying was true. Instead, I brushed it off. I ignored all that. I didn't acknowledge it. I almost acted like everything she said, I didn't hear it, just because I knew that wasn't my intention. I wasn't texting you because I was trying to crawl back into your life or come back or any of those things that you might think. I was texting you for my own reasons, for my own purpose, because I just wanted to meet who you are today. And if you're not grown enough to accept that or grown enough to even be on that same level with me, then I understand. And not even to say that you're not grown, but maybe you're just not in the same mental space as I am. Maybe we're just still in two different mental spaces, and that's perfectly fine. I'm not mad at that. Like I said, I texted her with the realization of knowing I had to be ready for whatever the response was, and I was. And I didn't get mad. I didn't cause a problem. Honestly, I texted her back, and ever since I texted her back, she stopped texting me back. So for me, I left it there. I said, if she's not going to reply to me, maybe there's a reason. Maybe there isn't. Maybe she just forgot. I don't know. I honestly don't care. I'm not going to push the envelope any further than I already have. I've extended the olive branch as far as I possibly can. It was really up to her whether or not she wanted to reach it or grab it. So, it's really one of those things. But I mean, for all my people out there that are dealing with any problems with their exes or might feel like, you guys like some of the advice I just mentioned now, for all my people out there that are dealing with a problem with their ex, anything, whatever it is, if you're having issues with your ex, whatever it is, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Like this video if you really found it very helpful and useful to you. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I mean, come on now. You guys got to get ready to get amped up for what's coming next in this little project of mine. So yeah, definitely. My goal is to really just start sharing more of these life experiences with you guys. Share my take on it, my view on it, and share how I can help you guys in the best way in dealing with your problems or whatever the case might be. Because trust me, I know, sometimes, a lot of the times, all we really need is a guiding hand in certain situations where we might not have a parental figure to help us figure it out, or a friend, or somebody like that. Well, that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you guys figure it out for yourself, because I get it. It can be very tough. It can be very tough trying to figure out certain things on your own. Sometimes you don't know what to do. Sometimes you don't know what the right decision is. And sometimes you think you're making the right decision and come to find out you made the wrong one. So that's definitely what I want to bring here to this channel. That's what I want to bring to you guys. So, I mean, if you liked my video, if you liked what I said on here, please give this a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And please leave a comment down below if this helped you. I'm definitely going to be reading all of them. If you feel like there's more that I could have talked about here, please leave it. I'll probably make a part 2 to this then if that's possible. If you felt like, anything I said at all, anything specific I said helped you specifically, please, quote it back to me. Let me know what I said that helped you, Just please, I really want you guys to really, talk to me about what it is or whatever it is, and I want to continue to build on this. So thank you very much, guys. This is your boy Christian signing up. Still deciding on that name. Hopefully you guys can help me figure that out. But yeah, your boy here again. Another great, beautiful day. Let's go out here. Let's live happy. Put a smile on your face if you're feeling sad. Don't let none of the negativity get to you, because there's already too much negative shit out here in this world. And let's go ahead and make it happen, guys. And let's go ahead and live the best life that we possibly can, all right? This is me signing off. Pieces, deuces, P's and Q's, lose, and do-do-do's. And your boy is out. So first off, this is the end of the video. So go. Honestly, I'm not even sure if the subscribe is on this side or is it on this side, but if it's on this side, then subscribe, and don't forget to do what's under that, like and comment. So yeah, like I said, it's the end of the video, so go do that. But now, real quick, this is just a little side snip I wanted to throw in there. So I've been thinking about a name change for the channel. As you guys already know, the name of my channel is my name, but I want to do something different. Here are a few of the ideas I was thinking, like day to life, a day in the life, life challenge, day to day, or life EXP. And the EXP is in cap because I'm thinking of doing an acronym for that. Something like that. Don't really sure. Still figuring out which one of these names. But if you guys like these names, pick which one's your favorite. If not, go ahead and throw a name. Throw me a name, what you think might be cool. Whatever it is, I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys. And remember, go subscribe and comment, like, if you haven't already done so. I love you guys. You guys are beautiful. Peace.